See, when you're disobedient with God, you're always going to have to fight a battle that's not yours to fight. You're always going to have to fight other people when it's not your fight to fight. People will put you into their mess. And how? Because you were around them, because they spoke to you, right? You might have not been there, but people can include you if you've gone to their parties, if you were doing things that God told you not to do. See, the ones that love you is not going to need an explanation because they're going to understand. When you explain to your enemies, they're still going to call you crazy and they're not going to understand. So what's the point? Live your life, be obedient, and don't care what anybody says. This is the stuff that God instills in you. That you need to do what you need to do and not worried about what anybody else thinks or says. Because that's what you were born to believe. Act the way you're supposed to act so people won't see you in a Who is people, though? People will put you into their bullshit when you hang with them. So it's best you separate yourself. So if somebody's saying you were here or there, that's a lie. Because you actually roll solo. Do you see why God separates you from people? Because those that you thought were down for you, you could have been sent by God to certain people. But they used their hatred because you chose to stay away. Because they saw you in this light. She or he thinks they're better than me. Well, guess what? Others people's perception about you has nothing to do with you or the way you move or who you chose to be in your life, period. When you stick with God, he will reveal to you, he will give you this profound strength, wisdom and knowledge to know that when people step to you, whether it's in a sincere way or in an insincere way, because people these days are greedy. They will take any amount of money to try to trap you. And these could be people that you helped in your life. So I suggest when God asks you to do something, it might not make sense to you, but it will later. Healing is going to teach you. It's not the way you look. It's the way you feel.